Holidays are coming. You're looking for recipes. I know everyone goes to prime rib. Some people go to the off-the-shelf ham. I'm gonna show you how to take any pork shoulder from any grocery store, turn it into this overnight. Game changer ham. 3 ingredients, way easy. Don't buy one of these. Make one of these instead. Everybody likes ham. I do at least. But I don't like all hams, and I don't feel like all hams are created equal. First off, what's a ham? I'm gonna ask Kanye West. He knows about ham. Ham is, it's a funny term because ham is kind of a cut, but then also to ham something, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can smoke it, you can cook it. There's Spanish ham, there's Canadian ham, there's American ham. And then you get more nuance. There's Virginia ham, there's also like ham. There's so many types of ham. We're gonna invent a new kind today. we're gonna add to the pile of hams. It's a little confusing because ham is a process. You can ham things, you can ham different cuts, but it's also a specific cut. This is the ham. It's like the thigh, basically. It's dry, it's lean, it's tough. Then you salt it, you dry it, makes it a little bit nicer. We're gonna take the best parts of the ham process and apply them to what I think is probably the best widely available cut, the pork shoulder. So we're gonna hamify pork shoulder. It's gonna be a whole new thing. I feel like I can't stress enough how freaking easy it is. So this is what you need. You get a pork shoulder, which you can get at any grocery store. We're gonna do brown sugar, salt, and we're gonna do this little sweet spice mix that's on ChefSteps. The recipe's there. It's just a blend of some of our favorite little kind of winter spices. I'm also gonna add a little bit of liquid smoke because I really like that smoky ham flavor. The main thing that matters here is that you get about 1.5% salt, 3% sugar, 100% ham. That's called baker's percentage. It's not just flavor, it's part of the texture too. So that sugar and that salt will, cure, it'll firm up the outside, make it nice and snappy. We're gonna ham the outside. This one's skin on. You don't need skin on. You're gonna want a digital scale. I'm gonna show you a little scale hack. So this is what I like to do. I got my ham, it's on a plate or whatever. Check this out. Da-da-da-da, I put it on there, I hit tear, and then I do this. Oh, 4,069 grams. I'm gonna round it to 4,070, because who cares? Here's the other thing I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is the activity before you guys see it, before it's published. I go down to the recipe, you hit boink, edit and scale units. 4,070 grams. Like you punch it in here, and hit enter, boink. That's how much sugar you need, that's how much salt you need, that's how much sweet spice you need. So, 122 brown sugar, 61 salt, got 20 grams of sweet spice. Okay, so I got my brine. It's like a rub right now, but then it turns into a cure as soon as it goes onto the meat. But then as soon as you start heating the meat, it turns into a brine. It's weird. I need a bigger bowl, this is embarrassing. Proper bowl. Did you guys know yesterday was my birthday? This is my birthday ham, Scorpio. So you can get a, big vacuum bag on Amazon, probably your local restaurant supply place. You get like a 2-gallon or 1-gallon heavy-duty Ziploc Glad bag. That'll work great. Pork shoulder. I'm just gonna put it in the bag. And then this guy's gonna go in. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to just throw it in like this, because as soon as it goes in, all this salt and all this mixture is just gonna sit in that one spot. And what will happen is it actually over-cure that one spot, whereas this doesn't have any brine. It's not just gonna magically start spreading around like you would like. So you gotta give it a little head start. This is one of the times I would like to use a glove at home, one of the rare times. That's about good. If you want a little bit smoky ham, which I do, I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid smoke. You notice about the dry stuff, then I do the liquid, otherwise it just turns into this big cakey mess. Ooh, that's it. It's the world's easiest thing. I'm gonna show you how to put the meat in the pot. Ready for this? This is gonna be eye-catching. Whoop. Goes in. And this is the golden rule of sous vide. The only thing you need to make sure is that it's underwater. That's it. Ta-da. Dunza. But I'm not gonna talk about all the sous vide stuff in this video. That'll bore me. So they can do any of these temperatures, right? So we're gonna, on the site we say 58. It's a little bit more ham texture, a little bouncy. This is what we did here. It's really tender, but still sliceable, and then you can go real soft if you want, but this kind of just like falls apart, you know? But really, any of these. So you can just go to get the Joule app, pick your temperature, dunzo. Cha-ching. So I need something else to do for 18 hours. See ya. Check it out, bro. So this guy is cooked for 18 hours. Smells so good. Pork shoulder goes in, epic ham comes out. Woo! Okay, so there's a lot of juice in there. You want to be careful, depending on the texture you picked, it might be a little too tender. This is perfect. Whoa. So remember how we had a dry rub that went in? Now look at all this liquid. Everyone's gonna ask, like, oh, can't you just reduce this and make a glaze? You can, but there's actually not that much flavor in here. There's not like a lot of pork flavor. It's just really salty and really sugary. You've been using 100 grams of juice, 200 grams of sugar for like a 4-kilo shoulder?
No, I just doubled it.
Oh.
I doubled it to have extra.
That makes more sense to me. Kyle did his homework. 200 grams from like the meat drippings, the jus, the brine, and then I'm gonna add another 400 grams of brown sugar. And then you boil this, and that's your glaze. Some other stuff we've done that's really good, like if you want apple glazed, honey ham. Grandma used to make Dr. Pepper ham. You could do Coca-Cola. I don't know. These guys keep talking about Mountain Dew.
He said it was Code Red. I got the wrong one.
What's Code Red? This is cooked. It's ready to go. You can slice it. It's gonna be super good, but we're gonna do a couple more things to it. Remember I told you we're gonna glaze it and we're gonna roast it, but also, I'm gonna score it. I'm gonna do a little diamond pattern. It's pretty, but the other thing that does is it cuts up the fat cap and the skin into like little squares that are gonna render and melt down, and that fat's gonna drip down all in the meat, through the meat, on the outside of the meat. It's gonna be insane. All you need to do, get a sharp knife, get a long knife, go to ChefSteps knife store. We're selling these things. They're amazing. Be real gentle, whoop. But go for this one, because it's got a big fat cap, I'm gonna go pretty deep, like an inch deep. Ta-da. Whoa, whoa. Is that gonna fall off? Maybe. You don't have to do this, but again, for me, it really adds it makes it gorgeous, but it also helps the fat render down, which is really, really nice, Scored it. Now we're gonna go back in our pan, and we're gonna go in the oven, and we're gonna glaze it. Ugh. Whoa. Dang. Okay, that's our before glazing. Okay, so here's the step that's like, every oven's different. It's not as predictable as sous vide. Could be anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, but you're not gonna overcook it. You're just gonna pop it in the oven and bake it and glaze it till it looks really good. I'm gonna take my jus and I'm gonna go to the stove and I'm gonna boil it down, and we're gonna actually finish the glaze, because once this gets started, we're gonna start glazing. This is super easy. This one, you're just cooking the glaze until the sugar is dissolved, so you just maybe boil it for 1 minute until it's nice and syrupy, not crystally and grainy, that's all. I'm gonna turn it down. You actually don't wanna boil it too long, because all this moisture we're getting rid of is just gonna make it thick, and really hard to actually glaze. Whatever your glaze is, you just want it to be a really thick syrup. So from here, we're actually just gonna start glazing. See how easy this one is? It's just like, you put the stuff in the bag, you cook it sous vide, you put the glaze on the meat, you put the meat in the oven. Epic ham. So this is a big pork shoulder. Maybe you only need to glaze it 3 times. You might glaze it 4, 5, 6 times. You don't have to worry about it too much, because you can see by looking at this, like, it doesn't look ready to me. Looks kind of plain. I made a ham, but then what? A couple apples, mandarin season. Leaves, leave them on there. You can put any veggies you want in there. Any veggies you have that you're like, this will be good with ham. Some cinnamon sticks. I'm just gonna do a teeny bit of oil. You don't need a lot. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is what I mean. Cook it until it looks good. Oh my God, that's heavy. Ham goes in, dinner comes out. There's like a ½ inch of fat, which is great, because one of the things about sous vide is it keeps that fat for you, which fat's expensive, Oh no, I broke a little diamond up. Nobody will notice. This is risky. Ta-da. Ham's ready. This is all good glaze. So look at that. That's literally 1 cup, 1 1/3, 1 1/4, 1 1/3 cup fat. I don't know, what do you want to do with it? Ham gravy tomorrow morning? Ham toast? Toast your baguette under the broiler with ham fat? Maybe a little Parker House rolls, ham fat. You could chill this down, like literally chill it, and it's gonna have like a little bit of that cinnamon flavor and the sweet spice flavor, because those are all very fat soluble flavors. You can literally chill that down and smear it on a biscuit or something. It's gonna be insane. I'm not gonna throw it away, but what I'm gonna do is transfer it, because I want the stuff at the bottom. Look, see, that's good stuff. Keep it for tomorrow. I've got more ham glaze. Back in business. Let's get fancy. At this stage, I'm making it more fussy than I need to. You know, you can do anything you want here. Christmas will be different this year. Get some bay leaf here. What? Well, I don't know what else there is to say about it. Looks pretty good to me. You can go to the store and buy this, or you can buy one of these, turn it into this. Boom, that's it. Ham. What's up, Brock? I see Brock has a question. What's up? Find the meat section. I know Brock gets lost in the canned goods. We got gallon jugs of Mountain Dew. I didn't write it down. What did I say?